Hello, welcome back. Hello there, Farsight. Chat is on. I think it's just me being a bit slow today. So, today we need that essence. We need to get our lovely Leyak to give us essence. So, what I need is something I don't have. So I need this, which means I need that. To get that, I need to trade in, I think it was reinforced hose. Don't have a lot of it, so I'm just gonna do the one. I am still rocking the shield, sword and shield, because why not?
Stay away!
Ouch. Have I considered building levers that will turn on and off my defenses? I believe the Tesla coils are already on a lever. I just kind of don't use it. Hello there, Wildcat, welcome. Sword and shield is best gun. Ooh, hello, walking into a rail. A rail there. Should really have my fog lamp to take benefit of the armor, but I'm feeling kind of lazy about that. Right, I need this. Gimme.
Yeah, you good.
Of course I'm good. Back to base and speed. Sorry for the little flash there, everyone. You're just going to get flashback. So, we need this, we need this, we need this. I need this. Grayson's just arrived back at here. I'm not sure where he is. Probably loitering around. Right. So now I need to put this in. How am I going to do this? Where's my screwdriver? Okay, and then just a small tip from playing games that have inventory slot limit: if you have two guns that are the same ammo, use only one / drop the other one. They both become useless if you run out of ammo. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the reason I'm carrying both the pipe pistol and the scrap shot is obviously for their damage outputs. One has a spread, one doesn't. So official, Where's my robot?
Still kicking, eh? Well, I don't mean actual kicking. Like you're still,
Yes, we understand you, Grayson. Don't
I
worry.
found some things lying around. Maybe you
where's
want them, maybe you
my-
don't. Either way, I'll be around for a bit. Talk to me if you're interested. Good stuff.
Getting the ammo from him. Just to be on the safe side. Okay. So now we just need to get power to this thing. Ideally, an industrial battery would do the trick, but I don't have any power cells. And of course, I need a canister. Canister's easy, that's just from there. Wrong thing. That one. Just like that. So that gives me that. So it's the power cell. Is this going to work today? I feel like it worked, but I can't be sure. Doubt it. I'm still putting stuff away myself here. Right, so I just... Yeah, Flat Hill's the place I need to go for that power cell. And then we've got our industrial battery. Yeah, might as well. Flat Hill it is. Off we go. Let's give me extra stamina. Go. All the power cells you need. There's only like 3 there. I wouldn't say it's all the power cells I need. Could do with a lot more. Wait for him to turn his back. You know, you can duck under those blades, right? Don't need to run your neck right into it every time. That's true, but I've actually found that if I run fast enough, it doesn't actually harm me. Sometimes. I'll take the heart. The heart's always useful. Ignore the pest that's here. And let's hope to God. Reason to prevent running out of ammo. I mean, you're both right. Different guns that use the same ammo may have different things. So, one side, yes, it is wise to keep all the guns on. On the other side, yeah, it could benefit leaving 1 or 2 of the guns behind. But I think I'm okay at the moment for the scrap shotguns. And the reason I'm okay for that, or what I'm going to say is the okay for that, is they only do 1 shot at a time. I can be very particular with that 1 shot. So I don't have to really worry too much. If it was like the shotgun I'm using, the antique shotgun that has 2 shots, compared to say one of the other shotguns that has 6, possibly. But same with the pistol. If it was the pistol versus the SMG, obviously it depends on how much ammo I'm really pumping through. But I think for the moment I'm good to carry the guns I've got. So I'm actually just doing a quick 48 top up on salt and peas while I'm here. we'll grab the ice cream. I haven't actually had reason to use ice cream yet. We will, much later in the game, have very good reason to use it. But until then, we don't. Right. Let's go back around now. Because obviously the areas I want are back up. It might also help actually if I have the top, because I realised I didn't charge my teleporter. So I need that to be sort of, that trinket to be on so I can get the charge back in it. Yeah. Oh goody, he's here. While we're here, grab some free lighting for the base. And we're going to try and take this guy out. Would help if it was loaded. Feel like everything's against me. Stop hitting me and die. Question is, did anything go that side? If it did, have I just lost it? Possibly. I don't think anything went that side. I think it was just the head and the shards he dropped. So I want to be getting the strength up here, because as we get it higher, it's like my melee attacks and damage and speed is enhanced. Any armor weight won't push me into the heaviest, and obviously then it reduces weight there. I also want to take hits from enemies, just so that I can be like, get a fortitude up. True, it's quicker, but having 300 slots has a benefit. Surviving to make use of those slots has its benefits as well. You're both right. I can't really deny you both. I feel like we should make sure we are actually loaded on ammo. Right. Let's go. Okay, Grumpy. You know I'm here. Don't cut me off like that. Ow. Rude. 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 Where's my... get a bit of healing going on here. Because I've still got 2 more to go and grab. Turn that off, let it build up some charge back. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we just got to go to the arcade and then we can hopefully get out of it. Nope. Anyway, back on the subject of my guns. I think I'm okay at the moment because, again, I've got 3 different ammo type guns. I don't think it's a big issue. So, you know, let's leave it as that. I could understand it if I was carrying something that needed, like, 4 different guns that all use the same ammo. Then yeah, I would be an idiot to carry all of that. But I think we're okay for the moment. I want him to come back then go. So let's just have a look. Just some trays. Okay, he's come back. I didn't check these tables. Bit of salt. Could just jump down. Yep. Maybe that was a bad idea. I am now slow. Okay, we're in daytime. It is daytime. How much money have I got? That's not the button I wanted. $51 in game. Okay. You say carry a gun for each role, long range, medium, and close in, plus a heavy weapon, possibly a ammo-less. I mean, it's okay saying about guns in the inventory slots, but I sat at the table, I didn't want that. I wanted to grab that. But what we need to benefit, or what we need to actually keep in mind here, is we have a weight limit. Now, yes, it doesn't really do much, because obviously you can still pick up stuff and walk around. Admittedly, I am a lot slower now. Also, I'm a lot slower because I've broken my legs, apparently. So, useful post op. But we want to sort of pay attention to that weight as well. Not just go for one thing. So, again, both your arguments, very valid, very clear points, but yeah, stamina doesn't recharge when you're overweight, or at least it goes very slow. One of the reasons why I'm actually preferring wearing this armor set right now, because obviously then I've got more stamina. The fog has crept in. Great, the facility is now foggy, which means there's going to be symphonists roaming there. Admittedly, I could go back through the portal and hit the fog button, might be the best idea. I see Mr. Creepy down there. Okay, I have my 3 power cells. I have pretty much everything I would want to grab. Should I try and take Mr. Creepy? Or should I just... I mean, there's probably is a source of cloth around for me to make a splint, but... pretty sure you can actually make cloth as well. Yeah, if I had a workbench, I can make cloth with paper. So, but... you know, it's not the end of the world that I'm slow, that I've got broken legs. It's fine. Still healing there, and the last almost killed you. I mean, killed is a relative term. That was different animation than I'm used to. Okay. On that note, see, I don't know. Do I use this and just go straight back to the base and leave the facility foggy for a whole day? I mean, there you go. My legs are now hip. Yeah, I'm still overweight, but I can at least sprint. We're going to try and get to the portal, so once he turns around and goes back, we're... right. So I don't know where this guy is. Coming up the street. Go. Just go. Go, 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 go. Portal! Button. There we go. Right. Now we get back to base. Keep forgetting I've got the radio. What's that? That's a pack. We don't want to deal with the pack. There we go, back at base. Nice and safe. While we're here, that's the makeshift. Where's the industrial? There it is. Make that. Let's get this up and running. We can make everything look a lot tidier later. There we go. So now, at least if we hear the Leyak, we can go running straight to the X-ray tower and just sit on it. I've got a lot of stuff here. I'm not really making use of these cupboards. That's got that in, that's got that. Let's take this stuff out, because this stuff doesn't decay like the rest. I think that way we can free up slots in here as well. A couple of those. More seeds. I should really start growing this Griab seed as well, so that I can get rid of some stuff. Or not get rid of some stuff, but grow some stuff. Shove the heads in there for the time. Paints, plug boards. Oh, I'm gone. Yeah. Shove the lights in there as well. And then, like, anywhere to put Hex trying to fight my Chopinator. Now stop that. Yikes! What was that? Never known it to send me flinging before. Get that charge back up. Okay, so I need drink, I need to wash myself, I need... Apparently I need sleep as well. Okay, let's just get myself back in some semblance of stats boosted. Okay, that should keep me going for a while. Get that charged. That's charged. That's charged. 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 Okay, everything's charged. Pairs. That's used the shards. That's gonna. Okay, that needs the reinforced plank. And some repair kits for those. But that's fine. So let's get this Griab seed. What was that? Battery. Thought I had a spare garden plot somewhere. So it looks like I'm gonna have to make one. Single one should do. I'm just gonna look at that. Grab a bucket as well. Huh. There they are. I was gonna say, well, I put everything. Frying pans are in there, knives in there. Go in. There we go. Everything's still pretty good. Okay. So, unfortunately, we are purely waiting on Leyaks. We can't really leave the base until the Leyaks appeared once, because I need at least one essence to turn this tower into a portable gun. So we're kind of stuck here until he arrives. We've got all these, can't do any of these until later. Same with that. What about... That's got that. Which is a waiting game. Yeah, I can probably put a lever there actually, now that I'm looking at it. So I think we want to have it sort of wrong way around. Sort of there. Okay. I'm an idiot. I'm just going to say that now. What I've actually just turned off is I've turned off the power going to the batteries. Not the power to the Teslas. So I'd have to sort of redo this. If I take out both batteries, we go straight to there. So that's now powering that. And then put both batteries down here. And then put the lever in. There we go. So now they turn off. I mean, I was fine just leaving them on, but here's what it is. Let's have a get stuff repaired. So I want to get this Griab seed thrown as well, because then that's gonna give us something we can use to attract the Leyaks to us. It also gives us a defense boost when eaten, so it's kind of beneficial. Downside, so benefits of it are we are resistant to damage, but downside, Leyak is more prone to appear, so it's kind of hit and miss. I just don't like the waiting part. It's like, this is what we need right now, but can't do anything until it appears. Could try and make some more soups. I think we've got recipes still that we haven't tried. Like, do we have milk sack? Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got 1 milk sack. So we could try this tomato, milk sack, and salt. So, need a super tomato. We need salt. And we need a milk sack. And what do we got? A creamy tomato biscuit. I have no idea how to pronounce that. What's next? What else? What have we got? Do I have an arm? No, I don't have an arm. So, no point trying to try that one. It's cooking with the scientists. Things we do to stave off pork. So I don't have any more milk sack, so I can't do that one. Portal fish fillet. Potato and a tomato. Potato. Tomato. Do I have a fish fillet? I do. Another pot. Tomato. Potato. And that. Portal fish stew. And it turned a lovely shape. Where is this damn Leyak? He's normally always after me. He normally vanishes when I try to talk to him. Really? Think. Do your thing. Thank you, thing. I love it when it does that. No more having to deal with pests in a portal store. Ooh, I think my thing's done. We have a creamy tomato soup. I will put it there. Doesn't look very thingy involved, does it? Okay, what else do we can have? Raw pest rump, salt. I have those. What's in there? Go there. What's this? Pest goulash. Probably one of the easier things I can make and use around here. I think I heard it. I think. Go away, portals! You're making it hard for me to hear him. He is right there. The other side of that glass. I can just make him out. I'm just gonna turn my back. Never mind. That's got him. Gimme. Exactly what I needed. This stuff is radioactive, however, so if you're farming it, be careful. Where is there? So I need 2 jailbroken CPUs and the tower itself. So we've also got to go robot hunting. Which, I mean, is fine. I was just getting into my cooking though. What else do we have? Sausages and a potato. I made sausages. And I have potatoes. I need another pot though. Potato and sausage stew. Okay. What else can I make? Come on, I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll with this. Let's do it. Super tomato, potato, and wheat. I don't have any more super thingamabobs. It's growing. So I can't do much. So I guess we gotta either wait for it to grow or just ignore it for the time being. There we go. Well, at least now we've got some more soups on the go. Do soups burn if I leave them? I'm aware that stuff burns in an oven, if left, but not sure about soups. And you know what, before we actually go out, we're going to see if I can make some different armor pieces. So there's one called the Bionic Legs. I think we unlocked it last time. And it just allows me to sprint faster, but not break my legs. Ah, okay, it needs the jailbroken CPUs as well. In that case, we're going to have to ignore them for the time being. Where's my choppinator and where's my battery? We are going on a hunt. Probably keep that there. Probably move that into there. Right. Have I got any other trinkets that might... Not really. Okay. So... See? I can run through that without getting hurt.
For what do you say?
Hi, Myron. Myron. Marion. I have no idea how to pronounce his actual name. So, yay. Right. First stop, we're going down into the aquarium area for the first robot. We will then get the second robot at the top of the ramp. And then third, we will try and get the robot in the lab as well. Come on, I'm over here. You see me? Come on. Just don't come through the thing this time. Not even sure if I'm hitting him or not. loading up and maybe my accuracy. It's almost dead. That was a bit close for my life. Right. To be fair, I only need 2, so I only have to do 2 robots if I wanted. I still need a tram key for down here. Just want to double check that.
Power services for today will be
Oh no,
stopping
don't end
mobile
now!
If you have any
I've still got things to do.
return them immediately.
Now the other question is, do I make another X-ray tower just so I've got defense back at base? Because if I'm not paying attention, I could easily just go and get caught off guard. Come on. Yeah, I'm over here. Come on. Make another tower. Yeah, it sounds a bit wide, doesn't it? That went a bit better. Probably because I am using... Probably because I am taking shots with a shotgun and stuff. I'm not thinking. When you feel you hear the Leyak, but you're unsure. Just get paranoid looking everywhere. And there's like night time. In that case, we're going to stick to the 2 and leave. It would allow you to not pay attention all the time at your base. Yeah, that's true. Let's do that. I could make these. I'm really tempted. But I also know that I need... because I need more steel cable. That's what I need. See, I need another steel cable to trade for that. And obviously I need to have a steel cable for this. Always the cable. Right, I need the diode. It's it didn't burn. I'm happy. Look at that. If I have tiny gears, there's this lovely guy that trades them. I forgot about him.
Hey,
Hi Grayson, what have you got? Nope.
let me know if you change your mind.
I do have tiny gears somewhere. I just need to sort of clear out some stuff first. And because this thing doesn't really want to work. See, it does work, it does send things! Although, I think it's only sending to my containers, because it sent something. Yeah, it really does disappoint me when you have something that wants to work, or should work, and doesn't. Pop that in there for the time being. Hold on to that. Tiny gigs, that's what I was. Through my barking lockers here. Yeah, I've got 3. I don't know if that's enough. Last time I saw him as well, he was down. Or it might dislike the bigger. I don't know anymore. It shouldn't dislike the bigger item stack size because obviously that is in the game itself. That's just a sandbox modifier.
Blood sugar falling.
He's not around here. That's annoying.
Hey.
Grayson, you're not the one I want. My thing's not powered. Partly because I didn't put a battery on it. You know what? This thing's actually useless to me if it's not going to work there. So let's put it to use over here. There we go. Now Marin, weird guy. The weird guy is now attracted to my base at all times. So we just gotta wait for him to turn up. Robot! You have to walk a bit closer. Jesus Christ. Take a few shots with the shotgun. I need to get the accuracy and reloading for a while. Excuse you. And crouch.
For what do
There
you
he is.
seek?
Myron, my friend. I need hose.
A pleasure indeed.
Yes, it really is. How's this one doing? Get that repaired. Racing's there.
Anything you need?
And out here's just the Tesla coil. Nothing's tried attacking it, so that's fine.
Attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain
that's the wrong
in place
button.
and wait for security assistance.
Right, so what did I need? I needed 1 optic lens to make the projection matrix, to make that. Then we can turn it into this. Time to visit the blacksmith. Although I should put stuff away. Don't need to be carrying all of these drinks and such on me. Okay. You, what have you got? Nothing. You are useless to me. Kind of is annoying because in all this running around, the Leyak really hasn't appeared. It's like he's appeared once inside the base, and that's when we kind of need him to. Otherwise, I haven't really seen him. Probably should look into doing different backpacks soon as well. Maybe I might use the radio instead, because then battery life and stuff lasts longer. I'm probably going to trade all 3 of these for optic lenses as well, or I don't know. What did bionic legs need? Bionic lens only needed to generate the CPUs. What about... Okay. I trade 1. I'll do 1 instead.
That ought to do it.
Just to be on the safe side. I actually can't be asked to run back again. So, everyone's going to get flashbanged with my teleport. Right, 1 of these.
Hey.
One of the lore files said the
For
creature
what
appears every
do you
4
seek?
hours. Or was it 3? How long does it take IRL? I have no idea, honestly. But there is our X-ray map. So now, we just need another 4. Is this grown yet? No, it's only on 2. That's not helpful, because I need that to grow. Because again, if I can eat those, we can try and make the Leyak appear more often. Let's have a look in my... So, radio pack. I'd lose 9 slots, but it would greatly reduce battery drain when warm. So stuff would last longer.
I perceive a distinct lack of snacks.
It also has a weight reduction on 12% compared to this saying 0. So, you know what? We're going to lose some of those inventory slots just for the sake of keeping my batteries high. Okay, so we have that. What are we looking at? 12 on the armor. It is 48 in total, puts me around 21. I'm thinking of going back to my forge armor. I know it puts me at max, but I've then at least got the bullet protection. I can keep dampener cube on because I don't then need fog lantern. Take the suit off for a minute. But should. See, now the question is, where do we go? Because there's not many things I need to do. I just need to get the Leyaks essence. If anything, I could have just waited in the base. Another hazard suit. Probably turn that into a beekeeper's suit. Try and get some bees soon. So yeah, I'm overweight now, but it's only downside to obviously use that bit of duct tape. Use that bit of duct tape. So we want to come back here, because that itself is a portal. Why am I behind the door? Also, why is all this broken already? Did I drop the suit? I thought I put it on. Or did I put it in the cabinet? I put it in the cabinet. Okay, my stuff's growing, which is great.
This is Dr. Lenora Riggs, Trans-Recon 2 Primary. We have arrived safely in 168. Preliminary stellar comparisons suggest Earth or a potential analog, akin to 23 in the others. No contact planned with the inhabitants.
So yeah, if I hadn't made these,
we will continue to monitor them as we search the signal source.
this would have been
Dr.
a way
Kesey is confident that it is close
to
by.
unlock some of the recipes.
This will be my last broadcast before the perforation closes, and we will initiate the return within 6 hours.
He's actually throwing grenades at
Dr.
me.
Kesey out.
He is actually throwing grenades at me. Run. Run, 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 run. He's shooting me and throwing grenades at me. How is that fair? Oh, Jesus Christ. Where'd you go? Where are you? Oh, hello there. Do not sneak up on me, please. So this would be the only upside to using the rat pack at the moment. Let's head back to base and see if those grape seeds are grown. Because
I'm experiencing an insufficiency of food.
if they've grown, wonderful. We can eat them to try and lure the Leyak out to us.
For what do you seek?
It's grown a little bit, but it's not grown a lot.
Hey,
one time I need blinking creature to appear, like lots, and it feels like I'm never going to get it to appear. So this was one of the reasons for switching to the radio pack, is so that the X-ray gun, lamp, whatever you want to call it, would have more time on it. But I don't feel that's going to get me very far. Let's have a look. Beekeeper suit. So I've got the suit. So now I just need to find beehives. And then we can try and make a beehive here. You know, actually, that's something we can do. We're going to put the rat pack back on. Because inventory space. We're going to take that suit off.
Anything you need?
Can leave behind that actually. And we're going to make a barrel. So we're going to try and visit two places. One, we're going to try and get a beehive. At the current stage of the game, I only really know of one, and that's in the Antivirus world. I'm not 100% sure of where more are around the place. So we're going to head there first, see if we can get a few things. Hopefully we'll come across the Leyak in our travels. Well, we better add. Otherwise this is all going to be for nothing. Wrong way. Honestly not sure if the Leyak can actually travel to this world. We are going to make sure that we grab all the wheat we can, because hey, it's free stuff. And I will try to harvest
This malnourishment
into stuff. So I do love this shotgun. Like between it and the pistol, it's some nice early game stuff you can use. Right, so I gotta be careful because last time I tried this, it actually fell off, and I don't want that. Ah, I'm falling. I did get the queen bee. I just lost the honeycomb. Use the vacuum. Why didn't I think of that while I was doing it? Yes, I should have used the vacuum. I'm an idiot. We'll have to wait for that to respawn. Honestly, can't remember where there is any more beehives for this part of the game. I don't think there is anymore. So we may be forced to wait for a respawn. I should have used the vacuum. Why I didn't use the vacuum, I don't know. We can, however, pay a visit back to manufacturing. Oh, okay. Because as part of what bees need, they need anti-juice, and you get
I could
that.
certainly use a drink.
There's one in manufacturing and a tunnel with lots of pests, peccaries, and carbuncles. I actually don't know where that is. I don't remember many. It also has more of the wheat. I think I do know where that
Could
is.
use a short nap.
I am tired, hungry, dirty, and thirsty, however. So this is actually going to be a very short trip because I'm going back to space. So let's deal with this first. I think I know where you're talking about now. It's through a portal and it takes you through to another area of the manufacturer, if I remember rightly.
For what do you seek?
Hey,
Okay, you both back. You're still
let me
out
know
of
if you
stock.
change your mind.
You only have one of those left.
So be it. We are done.
Yes, we are done. Let's wash real quick. And then let's eat. Yeah, I actually know where you're talking about now. So, I think we're gonna get my stats back to working order. Get my gear all charged up. We'll find the duct tape and repair what I can. And then we will go on our hunt. Right, that'll do. And we've got a spare suit now. To keep the bee safe, we'll put it here so it decays slower. And finally, we'll just make sure everything gets charged up, repaired, ready to go. Found out duct tape doesn't work on security pistol. No, it doesn't. Duct tape will work on stuff like knives, swords, hammers, shields, everything else. But when it comes to any gun, you will always need a repair kit. Okay, so we are actually in a good position. Let's go. Let's go this way. As we're going to manufacturing, and I want to get there relatively speedily, we'll take the tram from this side, get off near the blacksmith.
I may soon need the facilities.
We are getting closer.
Really? Everything was fine and now you want to do that one? I swear, the game's like, yeah, you've done all this, but now you need to do this. I'd like to point out, this X-ray lamp is just basically one big flashlight. How's that? We're actually getting up to things. There is a toilet near the tram station. Yes, there is. Seriously? You have to stand right there.
Corruptio.
That's it, run off. Take one look at me and run away. The Leyak better not appear right now, because I'm done. There we go. Right. So we're here to try and get the B stuff. Take a pickaxe. Don't know why I want a pickaxe, but I picked up a pickaxe. Right. Okay. I'm gonna harvest as much as I can as well, for the sake of getting foods. Right. So I'm not really sure what I'm looking for in this particular area. So I actually don't know where the beehive is. Well, that pest seems to be fun time.
Good evening.
Ow!
Today's hour. Primary illumination. Have a safe and successful evening.
And of course, power's gonna go outside. There it is, it's on the wall. That's actually nice and close. We still have to go and get give us a few things. Shut up. That's what I thought. So, that's got us throwing crystals, a beehive, which would be great because, again, we get another beeswax. So we do need another beehive at least before I can make this. But where was the other thing? Gastro medicine. I think it was that when I last looked, yes. So that just means that I can eat anything, and that would cure the mild stomach problems. But there was one more thing, wasn't there? Where is it? There it is. Field batteries. So that? Yes. So we can use Leyak essence, an energy brick, honey, and powdered crystal. And we can make these little batteries that we can carry with us. From what I've seen, they only recharge like half of a device's battery. So, useful if you're out and about. You can carry some and always be able to recharge a lot of stuff.
Hey, could you spare a bite to eat?
Still technically got brood on me, but I'm thinking I might just grab what's on the train and then head back. Because ideally, where I'm going to go is going to be... Am I wearing normal suit? I'm wearing the bee suit. So obviously, as I was dealing with bees. Yeah, wearing the bee suit. Can't remember actually going along this train before, so... That might be why I'm getting irradiated. Well, yeah, I am carrying a bunch of irradiated meat. Well,
Where are the dog tidings?
this looks appealing. Why does it look familiar, though? Oh, I think I know where I am. It just drops off. I really don't want to go that way. Bye-bye. Right. Let's get rid of this radiated stuff. That can go in there as well. I'm surprised honey doesn't have a decay on it. It's one of those things where you can actually eat it to redo stuff, but it doesn't have a decay. So it makes sense to have food with food, not with drink. Okay, so that's almost grown, just not fully. Really is feeling like that long wait. It's like we've been out, we've explored, we've done this, that and the other, so to speak, and still the Leyak has not been making his presence known to me. I really don't need all these rat scanners. Oh, I hear him. I see him. He's gonna get hit by that. You took your sweet time. Right, that's 1 of 4. And yes, I mean 4. Because we need 4 of them to open up that doorway out into the firing area.
Attention, this sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
The meat's just coming to me. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Again, can't scrap Geiger counters, so having 2 of them is really annoying sort of thing to see in there. We can get rid of that. Probably get rid of that. Just sort of maintenance on the old inventories now. Right. Oh, better not forget that because I'm going to need it where I'm going. Can turn one of them into trinket. I know I can turn one into a trinket. It's the Geiger counter trinket. It's like one of the earliest things you can make trinket wise. I do need a tram key. Must remember I need to get electronics. There it is. So, an exquisite chain, and I can make it. Kind of don't want to make it at the moment, though. I want this to hurry up and grow so I've got Griabs. But, at the same time, it can kind of just stay as it is. Let's go and do what I said. We're going to go and get the anti-juice while sort of waiting on our friendly friend to appear and such. And I'm not even going to take the tram this time. We're going to run just so I can build up this strength and sprinting. Because I know I'm not between the markers, so I know I'm not building up strength from that, but because I'm wearing the heavy armor, I am building up strength because of that, and obviously sprinting everywhere I can slowly build up that. Should also make a jump pad at some point and try and unlock another trinket. Because there's a trinket that you can find, cannot be made, has to be found, and it boosts XP it boosts the lowest XP relative to your highest one. So essentially, if you've got like a max level 20 skill, every other skill gets a boost. And then later on there's another trinket we can get that can max out our XP as well, or give us more XP. But that one's further down the line. That's like 3 sectors over, yeah. Wonder what would the fellow scientists think of you running around a bee suit with a kitchen knife and a medieval shield. They'd probably think I lost my mind again. Which honestly wouldn't be unusual. So there's actually 2 areas down here that we want to visit. One much later on. Probably when I've got some batteries and such to do. This one's the one I want to visit right now. It's the mines. Now inside is the invisible enemies. So we're gonna go sneaky and slow, but they should appear with my crystalline vial. I mean, I'm not saying they're always invisible, because you can see them even when they're invisible. But we want to work our way through, finding the right path to this pool of anti-juice. Okay, well I found the back door, and I've actually found one of the things we're going to need later on. So I'm going to take that. Can't get in there yet. So snag vines can be essentially botanical bear traps. If you place them, enemy will walk over them and become trapped in it for a time. We are going to open up this door. There we go. That at least gives another doorway to come in and out, as well as some extra stuff. Back to searching. So it's not that way, so we want to go back. What we're looking for is like a caved-in area, but it's got a opening at the bottom, something to crawl through. So we sort of crouch walk under. Kind of want to go further back. I don't want to go round. I'm more concerned that I'm not seeing any enemies yet. Yeah, you can't grow them. So, there we go. We found it. Nice and easy. No enemies. And actually, we're going to find rice here as well. So, bear in mind, you can get the seed. That's fine. you can't salvage the rice into seeds either. So bear that in mind when you do find them. Plant it wisely to start with. For now, we just want a barrel full of anti-juice, which is fine. We are now very heavy. Agriculture's going up nicely though, so something's happened back there. And we can open this to make journeys back here easier. There's not actually much else here, to be fair. You could set up like a little way station, little workbench with a teleporter to it. There is power here. You can go through this portal, but all it does is send you very high up. Can't quite remember what's down around this area. So I think you're up by the crane. Yeah, so you're basically up where Freak would be. So very high up.
Oh.
But there's really nothing here. But we do now have rice, and we now have snagvine seed, which we can use later. And I really don't want to jump because it's a bit high. You can build beehives around the pool, no need to go gathering more for them to work. Yeah, you could. So like I said before, those things are filled with water, so you can actually build a base here if you wanted and have water. I'm not even sure what I'm doing right now, I'm just jumping across the machine. Trying to find the safest way down. What's this? Okay, so that was the synchrotron. So again, you got a picture of 091 there.
Watching Dr. Peters work with the 173 this morning, the little hoppy one, a thought occurred to me about its relation to the other two, and indeed all the entities we have encountered in Antiverse 2. At best, the implications are concerning. In the most extreme reading,
I don't think I've ever been back there.
It will have to wait.
Doesn't feel like there's much here. Bit of an open area. But you could try and maybe build a base back there. Doesn't look like you've got many entry points either. So oh well. I see a door though. Don't remember.
Private note. After several months of inquiry, I have finally acquired information about our looky-loos. It's far worse than I imagined. A certain amount of attention to our research is inevitable, but thankfully the organizations that are in a position to know precisely what our research entails are few and rare. This group's reputation, however, is of a different order. If their attention is a harbinger of greater ambitions, I believe we have a problem on our hands.
You. Grab. Grab. Pick this up. Pick it up. Thank you. talk to you later. If I remember. Back to base again. So, yeah, this is now grown. We have grab seeds here. Or grab plant. Let's get rid of inventory. So, okay, so that's gone back to stage 5 of 5. So that's regrown. We got 3 seeds from that, or 3 plants. It looks very ugly, I know, but we are going to consume them in the effort that the Leyak is going to appear. We'll just put that there for the time being. I'm probably going to have to destroy this to put another 4 plot in so I can grow rice at the same time now. So we're going to take another one. I think I just heard it. Yep, I can hear it. I'm not sure where. Which is annoying. I've got subtitles on. And it does pop up. But sometimes it doesn't trigger it. And then there, it does trigger it there. Okay, so that went into attack mode, so it looks like the food also makes it attack you more frequently or faster or something. So I want to make the seed because I want to make sure I've got enough for this. Can definitely make more of those now. So we can get another one of these going. And I'm going to destroy this. Get rid of that. Because now we've got 2 here. We'll grow that there. And then for now we will grow the rice. Because this isn't going to get moved at all. This is just going to stay here. Should probably top up on some of the water because this one's definitely going to get out faster. Apparently the perk of plants consuming less water with more plants around them works only on new plants. Yeah, I mean, it works. We'll take it. Did I just hear it again? I did. Oh, thank God for that. There he is. And yeah. Me being under the effect of its food increases its attack range. Didn't realise it increased the attack range of things. Take that back. Where did... I was going to say, I know I made the mistake of trying to put it in my hotbar from a slot. I might want to replant everything at some point. I will. Currently, I don't have that skill. Or at least I don't think so. Yeah, so that skill is not until level 13, which is fine. I will get to 13 relatively quick, but until I get to 13, I think it's safe to leave it as it is. Just move around my stuff. I am a bit dubious about leaving the basement though, while I'm under the effects of the Leyaks stuff. Also, this little mini is meant to change under certain things. So first thing is, like, if you're holding a certain item later in the game, when you sleep, the whole sort of thing becomes like a nightmarescape thing. It's also meant to have the Leyak appear in it, if the Leyak's close by. So if it's triggered on you and it's close by to you, it's meant to sort of appear in there. Right, that should do all my radiation. Health-wise, or thingy-wise, I'm doing okay. So yeah, Temptation of the Flesh. You resist a bit of damage, but are more alluring to IS-0091. And it just wore off. There he is. And actually, that timed perfectly. Because that's now worn off, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And we now have 4. So we can go and open that gate. Tier 3 hack, yep, we got that. So I think, with a bit of duct tape to repair that, and I think a quick trip to Warren to see what he needs for repair kits, and we might be in luck to go and open up the live fire zone. Well, not the live fire zone, but the part that's going to be a pain. But I'm thinking if I can sneak around that, I might be able to open it up. It's computation cubes. It is computation cubes.
Well, it's not. I reckon you know what you need to do.
I think.
Well, don't look at me.
You know, so we can actually do it without that. So let's go and for the last part of the stream, let's see if I can get through and reset the system. Because if I can reset the system, I can get space letters real quick, and we can end it with me having my farm, my little growing area, better. This way. will be the easier way. I'm a bit of a mess, actually. There we go. So... in fact, there's still a few things that we can try and do before I end. This is going to be the main thing of where we reset the system and get access to all of these, or most of these cells. Nope. Do not even start. Oh look, arm. I need that arm. Go faster zombies? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just go across my bridge. Right. So we've got the fluorescence. We've got the X-ray lamp if the Leyaks starts playing up. Now I know I'm reloading my guns like I'm ready for a fight, but I don't like this area. It's better once it's in reset. There we go. We're in. So I know where I've got to go. It's just a matter of, can I get there? Right. 3, 2, 1. Run for the hills. As long as those turrets don't change on me, I'm fine. Get in here. Where's the button? Okay. So they've actually changed something where you could glitch through here. There used to be a gap in here, or close enough, and I was actually able to get past it once by jumping through. They've actually fixed that, so you can't. However, the way you're meant to get through
Private note.
is by getting past a machine gun.
The wherewithal, both political and practical, to withstand the attempts of almost any organization on the planet to interfere in our operations. There is only one group I'm aware of with the power to intrude on our operations here.
So that gives me
unfortunately, we
easy
seem
way
to have
back
fallen under their gaze, or perhaps always
now.
were. As much as Gate attempts to uncover the truth and technology behind the anomalies of this world, the Order seeks to suppress them.
Power.
Hypothetical
He spotted me, and I'm
set to
bleeding.
converge on a single point, and that avoids the obvious truth. If that point is our facility, I cannot guarantee the outcome.
I should be able to sneak past and get behind him to shoot him. So that's not a big issue. It's the fact that I'm now bleeding. Right, run, run, run. Oi! That's what you get for shooting me. You damn jerk. Now, question is, I need to sort of heal faster than I bleed. Where's my bandages? I tend not to carry them. Because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I can't really read stuff when you're bleeding out either. Right. Let's quickly put that away. There should be a first aid kit in here. See? There's one. See, we don't have to worry. It's fine. See, I'm fine. And the best thing, we turn this on.
You did it.
Every soldier now dies. Because those guns are now targeting them. Also, how the hell does he get up
I
here so
thought
quick?
I was going to be stuck there for... You reset the system and turned the guns on those apes. Bravo. We may yet
Honestly,
get out of here with our skins.
I'm not sure about this guy.
Now, we just need to get that odious gunk off the vacuum chamber door. But this isn't the first time we've had this problem. That goo was a curse until Dr. Lassiter opened a new portal to the mycofields in Antiverse 2, and the TR teams discovered a substance that could remove that awful stuff. The test chamber portal may even still be open,
I love coffee
but
in my coffee
with the state of things,
The fact that he just
who's to
crawls up
say?
here, I do not like
I
it.
suppose we just have to go and find out.
Right. Right. So, this place is probably one of the most safest places ever. And the best thing is, if you set up a base here, after the whole turning off the stuff, I recommend setting it up near... I wonder if I can chop them up. No? Okay. As I was saying, I recommend setting up a base near some of the guns. They won't harm you anymore, that's the main thing. But if you get a raid, it will target your enemies. So, there's that. But we are now semi-free to sort of explore this area now. That's a locked door from the other side. We've got like an office over here, I believe. And again, you've got some decent areas to set up bases as well. It's like this whole room, you can get rid of everything, have it nice and clear. You've got bathrooms down there, although the company's not very nice. But yeah, those turrets will now fight for you, which is even better. Yeah, you can feed him and he will just give you stuff. I really don't like him. And I think that stems from the fact that I found out recently that there's an armor set that highlights enemies. So like you have your employee locator, which highlights obviously NPCs, and then your armor will, with a full set, highlight enemies and such. And he highlights as an enemy. So do with that as you will. I just don't like him. We've got two. I need more for something. I can't. I know I needed something more. Right, that can stay there. I need more electronic scrap. Are you... You are in the vending machine. Did you die trying to grab something? Do that all in one night there. Strength has gone up to 11. Something I can get rid of. In fact, we can use the tape on that because there's just one place I want to visit real quick to grab something. Oh yeah, IS-0855 is actually a pretty neat place as well. It's when you walk in there, it's going to be a mirror, and it's just basically a flat land when you go in. So now we actually have access to some of these cells.
Alert.
One I
There has
want
been
is this one.
containment failure.
Dismantle, take the letter seed,
by any means available.
and off we go.
Have an efficient and effective day.
So, resetting the system here also fixes the live fire zone back down near the lab's containment area, so where we were for the zombies and such, which is great because now we can get past that. We do need to prepare, however, because there is going to be a big thing down there that we'll want to fight. And yes, I'm choosing to run back because we are in the perfect sort of weight. You can see it on my screen there. It's the yellow marker now right in the middle of those two markers. And obviously with it there and my armor, we're going to be gaining strength.
You know, this cola's really not too bad.
You mean the soda that just appears in the vending machine and no one knows where it comes from? And even if you unplug it, it keeps working? That's some quality refreshment right there, Abe.
Oh look, Leyak. Huh? We might as well take some more essence. Oh, we can't. Essence over there. We can probably come back for the helmet. No, I am considering moving base to Tori at some point. I'm just not sure when. I mean, being that I've planted the rice here, it'd probably be when I find another rice step to use. But I think we're getting to a point where I could potentially set up there, and it would be more useful because, well, it's a complete safe zone. I'm not sure if raids do happen there, so I'm not 100% sure with Portal Worlds at the moment, but it would be nice to know have more info on them, actually know what they do. Speaking of what they do, perhaps maybe it's time to change our methods again. And potentially make the disc launcher. Where was it? But it's not much. Apparently I already have one. Yes, I do. So what about discs? One rebar on metal makes 10 discs. I mean, that's a fairly decent ammo source. Want to know what I did with the first alien arm I found? Made it into soup. Actually, that's a good call, because I'm pretty sure one of them needed us arm for it. What have we got? What can we still make is the question. So back to the top of the list. Let's have a look. So yeah, arm, drumstick, heart. Definitely have all of that right now. Arm, drumstick, and I'm gonna put that there so nothing goes into mine. Grab the pot. And let's get this cooking. Uncooked toxic soup. Uncooked A&L mega stew. Arm and leg mega stew, basically. What else was there? What else? Come on, let's get all these theoretical soups made, so we know what we're doing with that. Okay, again, milk sack. I don't have milk sack. Probably gonna have to go hunting in the wildlife pen for a bit. Still gotta get poop in our pot to see what that gives me. Yeah, potato, wheat, and a super tomato. So, potato, wheat, super tomato. Might as well take the tomato as well. So, potato, wheat, and a super tomato. And then that's a nice veggie stew. Why you need the super tomato and not just a regular tomato for that, I don't know. But that's going to get us another couple of soups on the table. And fill up our soup book fairly well. Okay. I'm actually going to leave the gun behind. Maybe I don't need it just yet. But that is the system reset. That is defenses against the Leyaks setup. That's our guarding grabbing more. I do think that's a good point to end on for today. You hear the Leyak again? Great. I don't hear him. Are you sure he's about? Because I'm not hearing him. You heard a wheeze and it stopped again. Maybe he was just in my line of sight or something and he just vanished because of it. I mean, I hear a carbuncle somewhere. Okay, so here's the arm and leg mega stew. And here's the veggie stew. Which is a pain because I can't get it on the desk. Oh wait, there we go. My table is full of soups. Soups and stews. I don't think there's anything else I can learn just yet without doing other bits. There is that one, the theoretical soup with the poop. And of course then there is the ones that need the milk sack. But I don't have any milk sacks yet. So that might be stuff for later. Did the portal worlds reset, do we know? Did we see that message pop up? No, I just have one about the facility venting. Was my last one. It's just thinking like, if we can get a beehive set up over there, that'd be great. Obviously then we've got griabs, rice and lettuce here growing. We've got the wheat, potatoes, both tomatoes. Let's just fill up these. And you know what, now that I've got the barrels, I actually want to get rid of these water coolers. So that would free up a little space over here. But that's empty as well, so we can fill that up. Last little bit, is there water left in there? 124. 30. I mean, just pumping water into these things gives you... Well, you got potatoes, you can boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. You can do a lot with potatoes. Get rid of these then. Scrap them into plastic. I will keep hold of them just for the moment, because you never know, they might come in handy. I still want to put these lights out as well, just not sure where I want them. I've put some wall lights everywhere. Kind of want to put one sort of middle area, and then maybe have one here, just for now. Let me show should be able to empty the rest of this. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Plenty of soups, plenty of crops. And I think it's getting there. Right. So yeah, we're going to end it there for today. Just going to turn that on. If I leave, I'm going to forget about it. I hope you enjoyed it. You can fill them with anti-juice if you feel like it. I could. I honestly could. I mean, I could... In one of my solo games, I've put one here when I've used this area as a base. Sort of as a way to, like, that's the one I use for washing. But it just depends on how you want to sort of put the base. Now, there is one more location in the mines that we want to visit. It's a crossover with another game, but it's been done so nicely, it's quite good. But it gives us some stuff. We'll also do the pet rock next time as well, because then that's going to help with some of our skills. Especially when we've got like strength 11, construction 11, agriculture 11. These high ones are going to help us build up these lower ones. So that'd be useful. And obviously next time we want to try and get some other stuff. I want to get this built up as well, because I know later on there's a part of the game where you do have to go swimming. I'm not a fan of it. No need to put around stuff for washing when there is literally a pool next door. I know, but it's kind of just like, what do I do when I'm doing it? How do I think would work? I thought I heard something, but not too sure. That's not no damage. No, that's fine. Keep forgetting to check for damages on these, but they're fine at the moment. So, but you know, I might move those bits around here, so like the garden's sort of there. Could still got this little space here, because I will move him eventually. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to be back again soon to do some more. Fingers crossed. Have a good day, everyone. Well, good day, good night, whichever one. See you all later.